Is it a Jewish holiday today? No. I don't think so. Okay, let's get the party going. Of all places, there she is. Okay, let's take a nice big deep breath. Reach the arms really long. Lift the shoulders up. And then relax the arms back down. Take the right arm only straight up. Good morning. And then the other one straight up to the ceiling. And do it again, right arm. Now let the shoulder come up. Give it a big reach. And then relax, other side. Big, big, big reach. And relax. Make a fist. Take the elbows back. Really proud out the chest here. Feet are 4 to 6 inches apart. Fold halfway down, wading into the heels. Come back up. So you're shifting everything back as you fold down. You're keeping your spine nice and long, so there's no rounding in the back. Back down. And up. And just try to find a groove that fits you. Maybe you go a little deeper, maybe you go a little slower or faster, whatever feels good. Try to incorporate lots of breathing today. So inhale as you begin to move, exhale as you come out of it. The more you breathe, the better for your body. We're going to do a few more. Keep the elbows nice and high. And you already know to pull that belly in, right? Those muscles should be engaged the entire 45 minutes. Relax the arms. Just give them a big sway. Okay, we're taking our feet now to the width of the mat. Maybe part of the foot is off, part of the foot's on your mat. You're going to just have your hands out in front here, proud at your chest. Now lift the shoulders up and lower them. And lift and lower. And one more time. Lower. Shift back and take the hands all the way down to the ankles. Now your spine is just going to flex, your head is relaxed, you're just chilling. Take as many deep breaths while we're here as you possibly can. Big expansion of the rib cage on each breath. Now we want to try to center the weight in our feet between the pad of the foot and the heel. We want to try to keep our hips as far back as we can without toppling, but we'd like to have our legs nice and straight. Okay, you're going to inhale and extend to a flat back. Fingertips only on the floor. Shift back. Let's walk the hands out. We're going for a nice big lat stretch. Make sure your neck is comfortable. You should be looking towards the back of the room. More deep breathing while you hold this. Now fold back down, just let everything hang out. Now we're going to roll up Pilates style. So you're arching the back, you're coming up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Now let's bring our feet completely together. So the toes, ankles, everything are touching. Big deep breath. This is an opportunity to really find your core. So I would like you to concentrate on balancing equally in both feet as we swan dive down nice and slow. Once you get down, just let it all hang out, except that belly. That's always pulling up and in. Now you're going to inhale and extend the spine. So you're looking forward. And now you're going to come out of it nice and slow. Equal weight in both feet. Reach for the ceiling. One more time. Dive it down. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. We're going to walk it out to a plank and you're going to keep your feet together. So hold your high plank, get the belly in, get the shoulders over the wrists, and don't drop the face, right? Just take nice big deep breaths while you hold here. And now we're going to meet in a downward facing dog. Pushing your heels towards the mat. Make sure you can still see the sides of your arms in your peripheral vision. Now let's elevate nice and high on the tippy toes. And drive those heels back down. We're going to do this 2 more times. Lift up. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale, lower. One last time. Now, bring the shoulders back over your wrists and step your feet in so your knees are under the hips. You're in bear pose. From here, we're going to go to a small down dog. Push those heels down to the floor. Keep the legs nice and straight. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Inhale, extend the spine. Reverse it, come all the way back up, reach for the ceiling. Nice, bring your hands to heart. You're going to step your left foot forward, and you're going to send that right foot a little further back. So we've got our shoulders over the hips, and you're getting a nice release here in that front right hip flexor. Now, if you feel any tension in your lower back, I would like you to lean forward. If you do, bring the arms up. Now we're going to sort of lower that back heel to the floor and then lift it back up. And do that a few more times. Lower it and lift. And one more time. Now bring your hands to heart. I want you to give me a big forward lean. You got to bend in the front leg. Maybe your knee is just on top of that ankle. Now let's give ourselves a little turn to the left. So you're rotating the torso. You're looking at the left side of your room. Now bring it back. And let's take it the opposite way. So you're really getting into the inner thigh here. Come back. We're going to send our arms out in front, parallel to the floor. It's a little bit of work for that left glute, but you can handle it. Just stay here for a few more breaths. Then we're going to meet down in a high plank position. So let's take the hands down. You're going to step back plank. Now here we're going to oscillate between down dog and plank, nice and slow. This is the best way to really warm up your shoulders. Okay, on this last one, hold your down dog. Now walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Keep your legs straight if you can. Shifting the hips back. Inhale, extend the spine. Take it all the way up and reach for the ceiling. Bring your hands to heart. You're going to step your right foot forward into that lunge. Let's get that knee right over the ankle. Reach the arms up. Now let's work that back foot. I want you to lower the heels slowly and then lift it up as high as you can. You're working those arms, you're reaching them. They should be nice and long. Okay, hold the heel up. Bring your hands to heart and give me that nice forward lean. We're going to rotate to the right. Keep your lean as you twist. Feeling the outside of your glute a little bit. Keep that bend in the front leg. Now come back and twist the other way. Give me all you got here. Now come back, square out the shoulders. Let's take the arms out in front, parallel to the floor. like you're trying to reach to touch the front of your room. 2 more breaths, and then we're going to meet back in that high plank. Take it down, step it back, hold, just breathe. Let's put the knees down on the floor, and let's send our hips back just over the heels. Oh, how good does that feel? Forehead is up, just chill out and breathe. Lower the chest as you exhale. Now let's separate the palms a little further apart. So you're changing up the angle you have going on here. Okay, meet me on all fours. We're going to floss these shoulders. So your arms are going to stay straight. You're just going to lower the chest between the arms towards the floor and then push away. Keep it slow and keep it steady. Work the full range of motion. I'm going to get lots of oxygen into the back of these shoulders. Okay, find a nice, comfortable, neutral place and give me 5 slow cat-cows. So this is like a feel-good moment. Go as fast or slow as you want. Enjoy it. When you've completed all 5, find a nice neutral spot. I want you to come onto the tops of your feet. I want you to open your knees a little wider than they were. Let's take a seat back on our heels. Grab a towel if you need it, but you're going to put your forehead down on the floor, walk your hands out, and just relax. Okay, let's come back up onto all fours. How good was that? Okay, here we go. Tuck those toes back under. We're going to take it to a small dog with your heels down. Now let's walk the feet forward towards the hands, and you're going to inhale and extend. Come all the way back up, reach for the ceiling. Nice, bring your hands to heart. First balance challenge of the day. Step your left foot inside your right leg. Think about lifting up and out of this right hip. Just breathe. And try to relax everything that's going on in the standing foot and leg. Okay, let's switch. Again, you're trying to get taller, so you're lifting up now out of that left hip. Okay, both feet down. Take a nice big deep breath. We're going to swan dive it down. We're going to hold both hands on the right ankle. We're coming into a single leg balance pose. I'm going to have you sweep your left leg backwards. See if you can lift it up so it's parallel to the floor while you hold your ankle. If you need a modification, your hands are on the floor out in front of the standing foot. Keep that back leg nice and active as you stay here for 3 or 4 more breaths. Slide your hands up your legs so you're standing. There we go. How easy was that? Nice big deep breath. And take it all the way down.
Find that left ankle this time. Right leg sweeps back. Nice, easy breathing in and out through the nose. Slide your hands up your leg.
There we go. Nice big deep breath. And take it all the way down.
We're going to fold the arms and just hang out here for a few breaths. Equal weight in both your feet. Let the shoulders relax towards the floor. And let's give ourselves a little twist to the left. Keep your head down. And then a little twist to the right. Go slow so you maintain balance. Equal weight in both feet. Come back center. Release the hands. Roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time.
Nice. Now we're going to turn and face the right side of your room. You're going to send your feet out nice and far apart. Get the heels right on the edge of the mat. That way you know you've lined up your feet correctly. You don't have one foot in front of the other. Now, hands on your waist to start. Try to squeeze the elbows together so you feel a nice stretch in the front part of your shoulders. Big activation of that thoracic spine. Let's engage the belly, fold halfway down, maintain alignment of the spine. Come back up. Shifting your weight into the heels and sending your hips backwards each time. Keep going up and down at a pace that feels right for you. Couple more. Oh, there's a big raccoon out there. Across the road. Behind the black car. Okay, let's release the hands to the floor. We're going to walk them forward for a big stretch of your lats. Once again, shifting those hips as far back as you can get them. Now I want you to inhale, extend the spine. Fingertips on the mat, right on the edge. Now let's take our left arm parallel to the floor. Now I want you to lift from the shoulder up as high as you can. And then send it back down to the floor and switch sides. Right arm out. Big lift of that shoulder. And come back down. And keep going. Side to side. It's in slow motion. Going down and going up slow. Should be feeling a nice stretch through your inner thighs as that shoulder comes up. Okay, find an arm and then just hold it as high as you can. Shift your hips back a little more. And then one more time on the opposite side. And now fold it down. Just relax your upper body. Okay, let's roll it up one vertebrae at a time. You're going to walk your feet together. Let's turn and face forward. Hands on your waist, pick up your right foot. We're going to circle the ankle. Go the opposite way. Let's point and flex. And do the same on the other side. Go the opposite way. Point and flex. Nice, put that foot down. I want you to take hold of your right foot in your right hand. Let's try to get the knees fairly close together. So you feel a nice pull down the front part of the leg. If you want to add on to this, you can send that left arm straight up. Now, before we take our final challenge with this balance work, I want you to take that right foot and really push it hard into the hand. Once you have that strong activation, see if you can hip hinge forward and come into dancer pose. Nice job. Come back up slowly. Great job. Release it. Whew, never easy, this stuff. Okay, take it down, relax, grab hold of the left foot with the left hand. We can take this right arm and reach it straight up to the ceiling. Now, before we attempt dancer pose, let's see if we can really activate this PMF stretch through the left leg by pushing the foot hard into that left hand. Once you have that activation, try dancer. Nice. Now hold it just for another breath, and you're going to come up nice and slow. Great job. Release the hand and foot all the way to the back of the mat. Nice, big, deep breath. And take it all the way back down. Great job. Walk your hands, baby steps, all the way forward. Meet me in your high plank. We're going to set our right knee down on the floor right in the middle of the mat. And you're going to kickstand the right foot. So it's a little bit out to the side. Toes are tucked there. Right hand moves to the center. And now open your chest to face the left side of the room. Reach the arm nice and long for me. Toes are tucked under so you feel stable. And now you're going to pick up your back leg. Get it nice and parallel to the floor if you can. Hold it nice and long. Send that heel towards the back of the room. And now pulse it up and down an inch. And come back onto all fours. Let's do some cat-cows for a nice little reset. Big arch. And flip it around. Just kind of go at your own pace. Maybe try sending your hips backwards when the spine is arched. Changing up the stretch a little bit to the lower back. Okay, here we go. Left hand lands in the middle of the mat. Left knee moves in. Toes stay tucked. Kickstand that left foot. Send the right leg back. Sweep the right arm up. Pick up your back leg. Nice big long leg reaching. Now pulse it up and down. Take it back down. You're back onto all fours doing those cat-cows again. Okay, neutral spine, tuck your toes under if they're not already. Small downward dog. Step your feet back to a normal sized dog, heels not able to get on the floor. Come forward to plank. And let's hover all the way down. And then I want you to get up onto your forearms so you're in baby cobra. Elbows just under the shoulders. Just relax here and breathe as you draw the belly in. Okay, let's lower the chest down and let's take the hands and move them back right beside the chest. Now I want you to engage the muscles that run along your spine. So try to lift your chest up using those muscles as opposed to pushing your hands into the floor. Now, while you're here, draw the belly in and keep your neck long so your face is looking straight down. From here, pick your hands up off the floor, lift your elbows up towards the ceiling. Just breathe. We have a nice child's pose coming up, so I want you to really challenge this right now for a few more breaths. Okay, hands down, you're going to push yourself all the way back, child's pose of your choice, and just breathe. Come back up onto all fours. We could have stayed there all day. Okay, tuck those toes under, meet me in a small dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, extend the spine. Reverse it, come all the way back up, reach for the ceiling. Hands to heart. Step your left foot forward. So I want you to get into a lunge where both your legs are straight and both your heels are on the floor. So how much distance you put between your feet depends on your comfort level with how stable you feel. Once you're in the right spot and you have both heels down on the floor and your feet straight ahead, take a look at them. Let's get them straight. Hands to heart, fold halfway down. Nice little stretch for the back of that left leg. Lift your back heel off the floor. Get really high in the tippy toes. Now lift your torso back up slowly. Lots of activation for that left leg. Drop the heel. Do it again. Fold. Belly in. Once you think that your torso is parallel to the floor and you feel a really big stretch close to the glute, upper hamstring, then take the heel up. Rise back up. Put the heel back down. One more time. Lower. Maybe try to go a little deeper, but there is no rounding of the back. Lift up that heel. Come back up. Nice job. Bend your front knee. Power backwards. Reach the arms up. Swan dive it all the way down for a little reprieve. Hang out and breathe. Big expansion of those ribs on each breath. Roll it up Pilates style. Nice. Proud out your chest. You're going to step your right leg forward. Both heels down on the floor, right? Now, if you were a little unstable first time around, you know to take your back leg out a little further. Hands to heart. Let's make sure our feet are facing forward. Take a peek. Sometimes we think they are, but they might not be. Once you got that all lined up, start your forward fold. Come up. Try not to come up pushing through the toes of the front foot. I want you to try to come up pushing through the heel of that front foot. Fold it down. Maybe a little deeper than the first time. Now pick up that back heel. And push through that front heel as you rise back up. Nice. Lower the heel. Fold. Heel lifts. You're really high on those tippy toes. Come back up. Lower the foot. Last one. Maybe try a little deeper. Get the heel up. Pushing through the heel, come on back up. Put the heel down, bend your front leg, power backwards. Big deep breath. We're going to take it all the way down. Inhale, extend the spine. Now, turn the toes and feet out a little bit. So you've got a wide stance in the feet, and your toes are pointing out. You're going to lower your butt. Nice little squat going on here, ladies. Walk those hands out in front. The arms should be nice and long, and your booty nice and low. Adding on, you lift the arms up. And we're going to come up slowly, pressing through the heels again. Send the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Swan dive it all the way down. Now you're going to walk it out to a plank. We're going to do a nice little hover and meet in up dog. You can have your knees on the floor if you like. Just hold here and breathe. Draw the belly in. Now let's send the hips back over the heels. And let's send them forward again. We're going to oscillate nice and slow between forward and back. You go at your pace. We have pigeon stretch coming up. Do this a few more times and then let's meet back in that high plank and get ready for pigeon. Okay, high plank. We're going to start with the right leg. Send it up behind that left hand. Start to wiggle the foot back there, backwards, so you can get down on your forearms. So I like to kind of do this in stages. Let's get breathing while we're here. So it's all about trying to stay off the right hip and getting the left hip flexor going down towards the mat. If you want to relax, take the hands all the way out in front, forehead down, just chill out and breathe. 6 big, deep breaths. Okay, we're taking it back to the forearms. Tuck your toes under in the back. Back to a high plank. Take it to a down dog for a little reprieve. Meet me back in your high plank. And let's send this left foot up by the right hand. Scoot that right leg back. Come on down. Hang out on the forearms first. And when you're ready, send it out. Forehead to the floor, just relax. 6 big deep breaths. Okay, back to the forearms. Now we're going to make this an easy transition to a 90-90 stretch.
on the left side. So come up onto your hands. And then take this left leg and get a 90-degree angle in it. And then the right leg in the back, same thing, 90-degree angle. Now let's scoot our butt all the way over to the edge. That way your feet can be on the mat. Now take this left hand, post it outside this front leg, and try to see if you can move your torso up a little bit. So you're a little bit more aligned over this left leg. Once you got that going on, it's fingertips out in front, taking baby steps, walking forward, keeping the spine long to start. So we're not going to hunch around the back. Just take the hands out as far as you can go on your fingertips with your spine long. Now pick up the back foot off the floor and lower it up and down. Should be fairly easy to do because you got that nice forward lean of your upper body. Okay, now keep the foot in the back on the floor. Come onto your palms, lower the elbows, and just round the back and let the head go. So you're just chilling over that front leg. Inhale, extend the spine, elbows lift, you're back on your fingertips. Baby steps with the hands walking backwards. One time we're going to try to come down with our hands at our heart. Lower down, spine long. And come back up. Nice job. Take both hands, scoot them behind you. I want you to just pick up the right knee. Nothing else is going to change. See if you can get flat on that right foot. It's okay if your front leg lifts a little bit. You're really trying to open the back knee up. Okay, once you take a nice big deep breath, as you exhale, I want you to just send both legs in the other direction. So you're 90-90 facing the back of your room. Post the right hand by the leg. Try to get aligned over the front leg. Check your feet. Fingertips out in front, walk it out. As far as you can without rounding the back, and then just hold. Now lower the elbows and fold down over the leg. Lift the back leg and lower it, the back foot, I mean. Come back onto your fingertips, relax that foot, walk it back slowly. Bring your hands to heart, fold down one time, try not to use the arms. Progressing is where it's at. Come back up. Scoot both hands behind you. We're going to lift this left knee this time. Try to get nice and flat on that foot. Great job. Bring both knees to face forward, and you're going to scoot the right leg forward. We're going to meet in staff pose. So you have your feet flexed, you're sitting nice and tall. Heels are in the corners of your mat. Hands to heart. I want you to C-curve the spine. Draw in the belly. Lots of flexion in the spine. You're coming down nice and slow. Tuck your chin. You be the boss here. I want you to control this. Belly draws down. Once you've gotten all the way down, I want you to send your arms back behind you. Point your toes. Enjoy as you breathe. Close your eyes. This is like a get lost moment. Send the arms back up. Lift your head, tuck your chin. Now, if you don't need your arms to help you get up, I want you to cross them and touch opposite shoulders. And then roll up nice and slow, C-curving the spine. Take it between your legs. Nice reprieve here, just breathe. Okay, come back up. Now I want you to take your legs really far apart. Flex your feet. So spine long, right? There's no flexing of that low back. Walk it forward. Slowly. Feel that nice stretch in the inner thighs. When you go anymore, I just want you to hold on that spot, and I want you to flex your feet and try to turn your toes to face the back of the room. Inhale a big, huge breath, and as you exhale it, lower the forearms, relax the head. Spine is now rounding, you're breathing deeply. Send those hands a little further out if you can. Okay, walk it back up. Bring your feet back together to the corners of the front of your mat. Keep them flexed. Extend the arms out. C-curve your spine. Come down really slow one last time. Send the arms backwards. This time, open them wider. So you're sort of making a Y with your body, if you can visualize. Big, deep breaths. Nice and flat on the shoulder blades. Readjust. Okay, let's make field goal posts with our arms. So elbows line up with the shoulders, back of the hands down on the floor. Lift the palms up off the floor and send them forward, but not so far forward that you feel your shoulders rounding forward. You want to keep those shoulders back where they were when you started. So 3 or 4 counts up, 3 or 4 counts back. Keep drawing that belly down, even though you have gravity helping you. Okay, I want you to bring your arms by your side with your palms down on the floor. Bend your left leg, bend the right leg. It's time to rock the pelvis up and down. Just do it 4 or 5 times slowly. Engage your gluteal muscles and keep working the belly. Okay, less of a bend in the legs, so step your feet out a little bit. Take your right knee, cross it over the left. Let the knees go down towards the right, but they're not going to get all the way. You're going to use that right leg to help guide the left knee close to the floor, but not on the floor. I want you to get a feeling where you feel a really big pull over your left hip. Once you have that going on, send your left arm up to the ceiling. Spread your fingers wide. Take the arm straight backwards, so that your left chest is facing straight up to the ceiling. Keep using your right leg to create a real big pull towards the earth of the left leg. Now, give me some big, deep breaths here. Okay, bring the arm back, bring the knees back up, uncross, and we're going the opposite way, left over right, send them down to the left. Just above the floor with the left knee now. Send the arm up and straight back behind you. Right chest faces straight up to the ceiling. Give me some deep breaths. This is your last stretch of this class. Okay, bring the arm back in, uncross the legs, then bring them up. Bring them into the chest, give yourself a nice big hug. Rock and roll yourself up onto the toes. And when you are ready, we're going to meet in a full fold. Relax the head. And roll up one vertebrae at a time. And take a nice big deep breath. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Yay, we did it. Namaste.
Wow, that was good.
That was good.
Hello.